Good morning, good afternoon, good night, everyone. Welcome to Your Elevated Living Show. I'm your host, Amanda Marie Masters, and you can see I have some fabulous guests on with me today. We are going to dive into what we are all experiencing right now as a group collective. All these women that are coming on today are experts in different areas in terms of transformation, energy work, shifting your consciousness, and really being able to access your highest states of who you are, why you're here, and where you're going. So I've brought these women on to help determine and talk about where we're at and what we're up to. How are you doing, ladies?
Great. Thanks for having us.
Woohoo!
Thanks, Amanda.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I'm so excited to have you ladies on and really dive into what's happening currently for all of us here. And before that begins, I want to talk a little bit about what I have been experiencing energetically. Things have really shifted a lot for me in my life. I feel like every day is almost like, it's almost dreamlike. I'm just moving from one experience to the next, doing my best to stay present, to surrender to the process, to dive, even if I'm experiencing things with my children, okay, I do my best to step into presence with them. You know, my kids are always very present. They're aware of what they want. They're aware of what's coming up next. And so I really have been practicing, even focusing on, that kind of energy as well. Everyone come on in. Let me know where you're from. Everyone, please share this out. As you're coming in, please share this out. Whoever shares this the most will get a complimentary 30-minute session with me. So please share this out, as this information right now is so important. We have waves of energy coming in that even, we have scientists measuring, and these are plasmic waves. We have energy coming from our sun that are impacting our cells, impacting our bodies, impacting the ocean, impacting the animals. And so it is about the trust. It is about knowing that we are all here to make change, to make positive impact in our lives. And it's been an interesting process the last couple of weeks. Of course, I had my elbow injury here. It's doing great. I can pretty much do everything with it now. Walked through my healing process, which was wonderful. I want to take a moment just to bring everyone into a grounded space. Let's go down into the core of Mother Earth. Let's send the energy out for everyone to tune in who's supposed to be connected to this session today. And let's really bring in what's in our highest and best interest now. We have, hi, Chris.
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Tuning in now, which is fabulous. I just want to take a moment for everyone to just calm in their space. And we're going to do a grounding meditation. If you are coming in, share where you're from, where you're broadcasting from around the world, and go ahead and share this out. So with that being said, I want everyone to take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath into your belly. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Really relaxing and grounding the energy now. I want you to imagine yourself as a beautiful ball of light energy floating right out in front of your heart chakra. This beautiful ball of light energy, we're going to connect down to the core of Mother Earth and up to creator space. So we're going to bring it in through your solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra, upper legs, knees, lower legs, feet, down through the floor, down through the crystalline caves, down through your earth chakra, all the way down into the core of Mother Earth. And the higher vibrations of the core of Mother Earth, that is that of white light. I want your beautiful ball of light energy to open and expand beyond the core of Mother Earth as we're all connecting in together, connecting to the star systems, connecting into the ancient root systems of the trees, the sacred knowledge, energy, and information of the trees, allowing that vibrational frequency to absorb into your being now. Allowing that vibration to be grounding, also raising your vibrational frequency. I now want you to experience in the core of Mother Earth this magnificent vibration of Mother Earth coming in as she begins spinning a vortex of energy around us, raising our vibrational frequency in our cells, allowing the vibration to move up. As we're made of 80% water, the vibration in our cells turns into crystalline vibrational frequency of light as we become more crystalline in this space, opening our and cleansing and clearing our heart chakra, all chakras of the body, making them pristine and in alignment, cleansing and clearing our brain, cleansing and clearing our higher states of consciousness, allowing these frequencies to awaken our higher states. Mother Earth now appears before us as this gigantic oak tree with a beautiful goddess face with flowers and branches and leaves. She takes one of her branches that's like that of at the end, like a hand, and she places it on your heart chakra. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. As you feel the pressure on your heart chakra. Take a deep breath in. As we're all connecting in together, another one of her branches comes around the back, in through the shoulder blades, connecting in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Grounding the energy. Cleansing, clearing, making pristine. We're now going to bring this beautiful ball of light energy back together again, that is you, and we're going to bring it back up through the layers of the core of Mother Earth, up through the layers, up through the crystalline cave, up through the earth chakra, up through the floor, up through your feet, lower legs, knees, upper legs, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, crown chakra, breaking up through the crown chakra. We're going to move up to connect with creator space, opening our cylinder of light, allowing for grounding. And we're now going to come back down the cylinder of light. If you look down the cylinder of light, you'll see the top of your head. Come back down the cylinder of light, back into the physical body, back in through the crown chakra, third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra, upper legs, knees, lower legs, feet, down through the floor, down the core of the earth, grounding our energy back into the physical body, grounding our energy. Rotate your ankles, wrists, legs, body, neck and head. And when I count from 5 to 1, I want you to come on back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Open your eyes. Wake up. Come on back. Just grounding the energy here now with all of you. If you're just coming in, let us know where you're from, and you go ahead and share this out. And I've seen people from India, all parts of the world joining us today. So thank you so much for coming on. I have these fabulous ladies here joining me today, including Lisa Thomas. The way Be Live can't get her in yet. There's only 4 people allowed on here at a time, so I will be popping her on in a little bit. And for now, let's introduce to everybody the lovely ladies that are here. Miss Katy Bray, Master Clairvoyant, Diane Forster, Master Coach and Shifting Agent, and Marcy Morrison, Passion Purpose Extraordinaire. How are you doing, ladies?
Doing great.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
Wonderful. I love having you all here. So we are going to be an event together on February 23rd here in San Diego, California, that we're so excited about. Diane, do you want to talk a little bit about yourself and what this event's all about?
Thank you, Amanda. Yes, I'm happy to. Hi, everyone. Thank you all for being here. And Amanda, thank you so much for hosting us today. We are very excited about this event. It is taking place, as you said, on Saturday, February 23rd here in San Diego. And what this event is, it is a heal your spirit, mind, and body, all-inclusive, very powerful, cleansing and transformational day, literally from the inside out. And these lovely ladies are a part of the event. We also have Danny Henderson, who is not here today, who will be a part of it as well. And we're going to take you on a beautiful, guided, very strategic day of clearing what's blocking you from truly living to your highest, greatest, fullest potential, and really incorporating the metaphysical with the physical. And so there are things that are blocking us that we don't even know that are getting in our way and are preventing us from truly living at that level. And so these amazing ladies, along with myself, are going to take on 6 very important areas of your life, from your past life, from blocks and energies that aren't even your stuff that you're taking into this life, and understanding your energy architecture, how to really connect to higher levels of consciousness, what's going on with your mindset, and what are you really here to do. And so for my piece of it, and the reason why I wanted to do this, and we all wanted to do this and put this together, and we just said, let's do it. We were together, and what we discovered is collectively together, we're so much more powerful. And so how can we take what we all do separately and bring it all together in one place to really leverage that for you and catapult your healing and your transformation? Because I know for me personally, what I experience with my clients in my work is there are levels of feeling stuck. They're doing the work. They're out there trying to make these shifts happen in their life, and they keep coming up against roadblocks. So we thought, well, how can we really serve all of our clients collectively, and then all the audience out there collectively in a really powerful way, which is what this event is going to do. So that's my piece of it. So what I'm going to be really focusing on is helping you, and I'm going to give you 3 tips on what you can expect that we're going to dive a lot deeper into. And part of it is taking everything that these amazing ladies do, and we're all highly intuitive, we all channel, we're all connected, but then we take it into practical day-to-day as well. So how important it is, tips for really setting up your day for success in the morning, and getting yourself positioned for a really healthy mindset. That is one of the things. And also being in a place where you are responding in your life and being proactive. You are the commander of your ship versus being reactionary to everything that's coming at you. And so that is really, really important as well. And then, of course, using your breath, using your energy, using your mind to really light up every one of your chakras and heal yourself, and understanding the power that you have to do that. And so it's going to start off with me that day, and then it's going to lead into Lisa Thomas, of course, beautiful Danny Henderson, and it's going to start with that work from the past that's not even your stuff, and then really start empowering you and then taking it into the practical, the day-to-day of your life. So it's going to be a phenomenal transformational day.
So all these women were getting together here in North San Diego County on February 23rd. So this month, just a couple of weeks away. And the point of this whole event is to really work to transform you. It's a one-day event. We all come with different gifts and talents to really shift and transform you. So it's going to be an amazing experience. So Diane, do you want to talk for a moment about you? And then Marcy and Katy, I just want you to talk for a moment about what you guys do. And I also want us to talk to everyone listening right now about what's currently happening, okay? What you guys are experiencing energetically and why an event like this is so important, number one. And number two, just what we've got going on based on, your expertise right now in our world.
Okay. Well, I am an intentional living expert and a reinvention specialist, and I really help support people through life's transitions to reinvent themselves, because we all go through transitions in our lives. And so a lot of what happens to us in this age range that we're in, the 40s, 50s, 60s, that's predominantly who my clientele is they have not cleared up energies from their past and pain from the past. So I help them with that. And I do mindset shifts, and I really help people identify what is important to them, and then take that into how they can show up in their lives and take all the beautiful facets of the diamond that you are and mold that into your day-to-day life. And so really focus on mindset, emotions, and language, and a powerful manifester and law of attraction master I am. So we get connected to what our words and thoughts are, and that's what's showing up in our lives. So when we can create awareness about what we're doing, that we're responsible for everything that's showing up and how to pivot that, things just start opening up for you. So that's really what I do. And I host a TV show and a podcast and do these live events and coach people privately as well.
Beautiful. Thank you, Miss Diane. Katy, do you want to introduce yourself and
Sure.
kind of maybe give a synopsis of what you are experiencing with yourself and your clients right now?
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to say something real quick before I do about the event itself. I'm just going to kind of pull a little bit of what Diane said and sort of speak it into the group in another way. One of the things that I really love about this event, and granted, it could seem that I'm biased because I'm a part of this event, but I will tell you at this point in my life, I have a lot of discernment, and I don't necessarily just show up with other people and do things. There's just a certain place that I feel called to be and work that I feel very compelled to do. And if it's not lining up with that, I just don't go there. What I love so much about this masterful group of women is our capacity to meet people where they are. So whether you're just waking up or you're just maybe in that existential crisis, like something shifted in me, my life feels the same, and yet nothing feels the same. Whether that's where you are to, I've spent years in therapy and energy work and this and that and the other, and I still haven't quite gotten over that hump. What is that? Mm-hmm. These are all places that we can meet people. And for me, that is incredibly special because I know that that's the work that I do personally. Those are the kinds of people that I like to work with. But I feel like I share that with this group, with all of you and Lisa and Danny, of course. Lisa's on standby. But I feel like that's really special because there's a lot of events that are, let's say, more of the earlier stage, which is beautiful and perfect. There isn't a lot that I see that actually is at that next level or can be at that next level. And the other piece that I find really extraordinary is, I'm going to be delicate with the way that I say this, but there's a lot of amazing practitioners in the world. And I sincerely mean that. And I also see a lot of them who haven't necessarily done the work on themselves. where they can really house the energy that is required to partner with people in healing, in that kind of growth. Oftentimes, because my work is really based in, I'm clairvoyant, I see energy. And so I see the way the energetics of people and connections are structured. And so I help people self-diagnose their energy system, let them know where they're getting blocked so they can unravel those energies and actually start to move them in the direction that will serve them the most. So that's where my work comes in. And what I see so often is, like I said, the people who have the biggest hearts and the best of intentions, and they're wonderful at what they do, and yet they haven't necessarily spent the time in the mind, body, spirit realm. It's one thing to work on your energy system, and it's one thing to work on your mind. I see a lot of lopsidedness where it hasn't been fully integrated, and all parts of the self haven't necessarily been worked with. And so what I find so deeply profound about the group of us that are coming together for this event is we're all in that league of people who have spent years and years and years working on ourselves, doing the work on our mind, body, and spirit, having our own life experiences that have caused us to really go deeply inside of ourselves. And so not only do we have a certain frequency and a certain understanding and intuition, we also bring with us the experiential wisdom that we get to pass on to people and connect with people. So that's why I feel so strongly and believe so deeply in this event, that it's not just us selling at the stage or rah, 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 come, it's going to be a nice, big, fun pep rally. It really is an opportunity for supporting massive growth and massive shifts in people's lives. And to me, that's what it's all about.
Well, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Katy. It is experiential, 100%. Diane, when she put this together, it's like, ladies, let's create phenomenal experiences based on your expertise. So every one of us that will be, speaking that day, we're creating an experience for you of shift and change in different aspects of who and what you are, to really transform you. Not only that, but there'll be so many other amazing people there, to connect with and network with and stuff, that kind of stuff. And I know I have clients that, for example, want to come meet us and meet me, so you guys can come in person and hang out. And I would love to enjoy all that. I want everyone right now listening in to let us know how you're feeling right now, what you're experiencing with the energies, and really what you're looking to shift, if anything, in your life. What are you wanting to change or know more about or understand? Send in your comments right now. Maybe we'll pick one or two to respond to. Because I just feel such a huge shift in how I operate daily. It's very different. I'm very present. I'm like one foot in front of the other. And I feel really in resonance and alignment with so much that's going on in my life, which is a good feeling to have for sure. Miss Marcy Morrison, AKA Tinker Angel.
It's time. I just really want to thank you, Amanda, for creating this space for us all to be on here today. And a special thanks to Diane for really taking the ball and running with it. Because like you said, Amanda, right now there is so much energy happening right now. And like Katy said, I think it's just a true gift for all of us to be together. This isn't just that Diane went out to some speaker bureau and put this together. We are all like really interconnected. We are a tribe. And I know that I can count on every one of these lovely ladies to support me on my journey. And I think that is the biggest energy that I am seeing right now, is that to really let people know that you aren't alone, and that this day is really to help you not only connect with all of us, but with each other. So Diane, to create this magic space that all of you can feel loved, nurtured, and supported. And I realize that if you're in India or you're somewhere else, that you can't be here in San Diego. So Just to share that I am a career and life weaver. I help people pull together their journey of their life, look for the nuggets that are in there, look at the challenges that you've had, and how can you turn that into your purpose. Look at putting together the pieces of your passion puzzle and create your own formula, which I call passion plus purpose equals world change. How can you do what you really love and tie that to making a difference in the world? So for all of you that can't be here in San Diego, I encourage you to take that time to go deep and find people to support you on your journey if you can't be here with all of us. And for those of you that can come, I can promise you that you're going to walk into a space that is going to really allow you the time to hit that pause button. I just did 2 workshops this week with former foster youth and their mentors, and that was the number one thing that people said, is that we all just get so busy that we don't take the time to really reflect on our journey and what it is that we love to do. And then, like I said, it's also creating that space where you have support all around you. Never know who's that person that's going to help you have that key to unlock the door to live your dreams. So I'm just so grateful to be with all of you to do this together and support so many people with living a happy life and doing what they're here to do. So thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So what have you been experiencing, Marcy? What's happening for you? Let's talk about the magnetizing going on right now, because what I found in my life is there's so much coming in, so many opportunities and different things happening. In fact, this woman, Shannon Fisher says, this energy is expanding my heart chakra, yet again, which brings a fascinating sensation of a cool breeze inside my chest. I also have a super amount of excitement running all through my physical and energetic bodies. Boy, don't we know how that feels, right? I mean, I really feel like we are all in this shift, this soup together of awakening, and people that are connected into the galactic aspects of what's happening and the energy coming in are talking about these huge waves. There's another big wave of light energy coming into awakening consciousness, where people experience a bliss, people experience a shift. And so it's coming together in situations like this where we can talk about it. So what's been happening for you, Marcy?
Well, it all started at Diane's house a few weeks ago when she brought us all together for the vision board party. And I think it's, also just for me to take time to walk my talk and just get that clarity on what I really want to create in the world with Passion Purpose Academy. And it just being at a rapid, accelerated rate of magical pieces of the puzzle for that to come in. And so these things manifesting actually rapidly that are on that vision board. So I'm just so grateful that Diane created that space for us to do that, and that we continue to hold the space for each other's dreams. And yeah, I'm just blown away by how fast things are moving right now to really help me live my passion plus purpose equals world change formula. So I feel like there's this huge, if you can hook onto the rail right now, for your dreams, I feel like that things are coming in super fast right now.
It's so true. It's so true. Nancy Louise here says, I'm feeling this as well. I feel like I've done my homework this time. And that love feels like a gift.
That's so well put.
Totally.
Right? I feel that. Like, and a lot of the people that tune in here are very connected beings. So they are open. Their heart is open. They're wanting to access higher dimensional states of consciousness, and so they're feeling the shift too. Absolutely. So Katy, I know that you need to get off in a moment. Yes. I got to bring Lisa on. Is there anything else you want to say about what you're experiencing as the expert? What have you've had over 12,000 sessions. You've been a corporate master coach. You've had a million titles, and really, really, really love the work of helping people understand what their mission is here and help them shift into alignment. So is there anything else you want to share before you go?
Just that, my big call to action is the idea of us knowing ourselves. The whole concept of know thyself, I feel, is going into the realm of energy. And so my work is really supporting people in being more accountable for where they send their energy, because where we send our energy is literally everything, and how we create everything that we experience in life. And I find for me that that's my biggest work in the world. And, you know, I'm always learning myself, right along with my clients. Some of you know, I recently hurt my back. It's taken me a lot longer to get better than it's ever taken me before. And as we all know, when things like that happen, there is a message in that. And so as I was just lying flat on my back, you know, I really had to be in this void of not knowing at first, because I do stay on top of myself pretty well. But it's not like I have, you know, won over the universe or anyone else. It's that I'm in my journey, and I really had to be present to what was going on. And it is always funny to me that even though I have come so far in my journey, that no matter who I'm working with, there is some kind of mirroring. And I noticed that the things that I needed to look at for myself, albeit, you know, on a profoundly deep level for me, are things that I'm seeing being reflected back to me with clients. And so I think right now is a time definitely of accelerated growth. And one of the things that many of us are dealing with is how to assimilate that. And that's part of why my back went out, is that there is this tension of opposites that kind of comes together in the body, or it seems that way, that we have to really learn to assimilate in a way that doesn't have us lying flat on our back or hurting ourselves in any way. So that's something I've been seeing a lot, is people learning to assimilate how quickly things are moving for them and trying to make sense of it. And that's where I love my work so much, is that it's all about energy and energy architecture, and how does that work as a structure? How do we work with that? So that's really all I would share for everyone who feels like they're assimilating a lot right now. You're not alone. If you can make it to the event, come to the event. We'll certainly help you with that. But like Marcy was saying, if you can't, just make sure you have the people around you that can really support you with that.
Very true. Well, thank you, Miss Katy, so much for coming
Thank
on
you.
today. We love you so much. We're so excited
I love you
to
too.
be part of the event
Me too.
that Diane has put together for all of us to experience. Not only, like you said, I'm a fan of all of yours, right? So this event,
Totally.
not only will I be, you know, sharing my work, but I will be there as a participant all day. And I can't wait for that either, because I'm in this transformation just like everyone else. Yeah. So thank you, Katy. I love you very much.
Guys. Love you.
Katy's going bye-bye, and we're going to bring on Miss Lisa Thomas.
Have fun with Lisa.
Thomas.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Katy.
Bye.
She's coming on right now.
Woohoo!
Wow. How are you? Let's showcase you so everyone can see Miss Lisa now.
Am I on?
So, yes, you are on, girl.
All right.
Live. Everyone, this is Lisa Thomas. I'm bringing her on too. She is, give your title. I know that, you know, Diane speaks so highly of you, and you have so many, you were like the Los Angeles queen with so many big clients, et cetera. What do you do? Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm excited to be part of this great work and group of women. I am an energy practitioner that specializes in releasing inherited emotional DNA. So we have our basic code of DNA, and then we have our epigenetics, which is the way our DNA expresses itself. And it's based on how your ancestors lived their life, their experiences in their life. And so oftentimes, and as I've been listening to you talk, we have these desires to manifest, and we have these desires to go to the next level. We might want love in our life. We might just want to be happy. That's a basic core need in our survival, is to be happy, to have joy. But oftentimes, experiences that have been passed down in our cell memory can complicate our own life. But the beautiful thing is we don't have to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, yeah. So this is a lot of your work is like ancestral DNA removal, that kind of stuff.
It is.
So how do you work with a client? Like, give me an example.
A client comes either to me in person or on the phone. And even though I am clairvoyant, I always want to trust what the person's body is going to tell me. So I'm trained in a lot of kinesiology. And I'm going to ask questions to the subconscious. So if a client brings their child to me, say, for example, that's afraid of needles, I'm going to ask this child's body through muscle testing, what's the inherited pattern? What's the inherited cause? Or what needs to be released to stop the pattern of being afraid? And the body will give me the answer.
I love that. I love that. How did you get into this work?
That's a really good question. One thing led to another. It comes down to what we've been talking about, excuse me, with our soul purpose, which is like what drives every single one of us, is our desire to be authentic and who we came to this earth to be, our purpose. And so for me as a little girl, my gifts were a burden. They were not, I did not view them as a gift. They you know, when you see spirits as a little kid, you know, it's not, your friends aren't going to understand that. They're not. But as an adult, see, I had studied years of holistic different methods because it was a hobby. And one thing led to another, and people kept coming to me until finally I said, okay, God, I get it, right? I'll do this. And one thing led to another. I don't know how else to say it.
That is wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. So,
Yeah.
Lisa, you're part of this event on February 23rd. Guys, what we've been talking about here, if you're just joining us, is what's going on energetically currently for all of us, because there are huge waves of energy and shift in consciousness happening. And there's 6 of us getting together for this amazing event that Miss Diane Forster has put together called Heal Your Mind, Body, Spirit event in North San Diego County, California, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturday, February 23rd. We are all presenting, and we are all going to create experiences of shift and transformation based on our access points for you to really shift your energy and consciousness. So Miss Lisa is going to be one of the presenters there. Lisa, what made you want to be a part of this?
Anything Diane tells me to do, I do. That's pretty much it. I trust this woman. And the other thing is, I have great respect for each one of you. And I have watched you from afar. And so for me to have the opportunity to be with you is like a highlight for me. I'm really looking forward to it. And because like Katy and all of us, taking time out on a Sunday, we don't need to do this just because. We do it because of our love for people and the desire that we have to help everyone be better.
That's a really great point, Lisa. That's why we do what we do. We're in a space of service. Yeah. And this event, you know, Diane's like, there's nothing like this ever before or coming. I mean, I'm sure there'll be more in the future with us together, as we are a tribe of just, you know, women powerhouse leader healers. Right. There will be more, but there's no event like this. This one-day event for true transformation and shift in consciousness, because we all come from that hard space. There's nothing more that we want than to serve all of you. And Diane has got the biggest heart, and using her I Have Today platform, we have a big announcement, Miss Diane. We have a big announcement today regarding this event. Do you want to share what that announcement is?
I do want to share, but I want to say one thing before I do. For anyone who's just hopping on or has been on, you know, you've just heard all these amazing women experts speak. And the way this all happened is, and as everything is shifting, this is what was happening for me too. And while I have personally worked with every single one of you, I have had amazing transformations and shifts as a result of working with every single one of you. What was happening is we were each separately getting connected, going, we should do something together. We should do something together. And then the light bulb went off and I got it. I listened and said, oh, you're trying to tell me to put this big event together so that we can all serve in a much more powerful way. And that's how it all really transpired. And it came together so quickly. That's because when it's meant to be, it happens like that. And it literally was an idea one day and it was booked the next day. That's how you were all available, like all the energy aligned to make this happen. And so what I wanted to do for you, Amanda, thank you so much for this platform today and providing us this opportunity to share with your amazing audience about this event. And it is the Heal Your Spirit, Mind, and Body event. And it's going to be on February 23rd. And what we're doing is a special offer for you. If you register today, we are cutting the price in half. So the the value of this event is $14.97. We're offering tickets for only $4.97, but today we're doing it for $247. We want you to be there. We don't want the issues of time and money, which are the two biggest blocks that come up for everybody, to be an issue. We want you to say yes to you. And we wanted to let you know that we can't wait to work with you and support you in this beautiful space on this day. So that is it. So if Amanda, are you gonna put a link in here for it?
There is, there's a link in the comments. So if you guys are wanting to join us today, if you guys want to jump in and come to San Diego, North San Diego County, it's probably about 65, 70 degrees here today and beautiful outside.
It is.
There's a link in the post. So if you guys just look at the post, there's a link there for getting your tickets today.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And
have we mentioned that we're going to be doing healing? That we're going to be, they can come with an intention and have that met? That this is the beginning of 2019. 2018, I like to call that like the dark of this, okay, for many, many people. But 2019 is very different. This is a fun year. This is a year where you can work and have fun and make money and go to that next level. And if you feel stuck or blocked, or you're just excited about it and you want to see what else can happen, this is where you want to come. You have all of us in one room together, and we're all going to be helping you.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's true. This is a healing event. This isn't just here goes Chris. Our friend Christine, I've been talking to her about it. She says, okay, you have all convinced me. I have to get past the mindset. I'm a event.
Great job.
That's
boom. There you go.
Great deal. It's less money than a session for one of us.
Yes.
Yeah, it's less money than a session for one of us. How about that? So if you guys can make it to San Diego, February 23rd, highly recommend you jump on board. Or if you're in the Southern California area, come. It's going to be a million times more than worth your money. Not to mention Diane is hosting this event at the Loma Santa Fe Country Club in Solana Beach, California, northern San Diego County, with an ocean view, breakfast and lunch included. And we're all going to be hanging out. So you guys can, talk to us, and we'd love to meet you and talk to all of you. It's going to be an incredible event. Also, if you guys are willing to share this out, anyone listening today, share this out to people because there's going to be no event like this. We are all here to serve you and to shift really the energy and consciousness. We're supporting that process for all of you.
Yes. May I say one other thing?
Yes.
If you're thinking about this, you're on the fence, excuse me. I know personally for me, whenever I've been on the fence about something and kind of wanted to do it, but had the hesitation and we got to look at our stuff and what's it going to be like? Are there other things I should be doing instead? But whenever I've stepped out of that and said, I'm just going to do this, it has always so far exceeded my expectations, and I've been so grateful that I did it. And so I want to share that with you because I know that feeling. I appreciate that about you because I've been there. We've all been there. And so we just want you to know that this is going to be the safest environment in the world. And we're going to nurture and pamper you and be there to support you all day long.
I think that's important too, Diane, what you just said about this being a very nurturing environment with wonderful people. And to all of you out there that can make it Saturday, the 23rd, we will have, you know, events in the future. I have some people on here like, amazing event, wrong country, you know. You'll have more time to book out in the future if this goes well, if it's,
when this goes well.
Well,
Yes.
it's not if, it's going to go well. It's going to be a very, very transformative event. We are all just so busy. It's when are we going to schedule the next one? We were talking about that. Yeah, it is going to be off the charts. I'm excited you're coming, Christine, and we have a lot of amazing people signing up. So for everyone that's interested in joining this event, I have the information in the post here. You can go to the Eventbrite, find out a lot more information, and also let your friends know about it. I love all you ladies. I am so happy to be on here with you today. And Miss Danny Henderson. Yes. It was her birthday last night, so she was partying hard. So I love you all. Thank you so much for joining this event. I'm very, very excited about this upcoming event on February 23rd. So, and like I said, for all of you out there that can't make it to San Diego, watch out for future stuff because this is the first of many to come. And I'm very excited for this opportunity. All right. Everyone have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the next Sunday, 8:00 a.m. Pacific time on your Elevated Living show. I love all you ladies. And thank you everyone for joining.
Thanks for coming. See you in San Diego.
Yeah. See you in San Diego. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.